Yo, what up, team? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment. You guys know what time it is.
It's review time, y'all.
Yes, it is, gentlemen. And what we're reviewing today?
Godzilla Minus One.
Dum, 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 dum. All right, that's enough. Can't go too far.
Yeah.
Because copyrights.
Facts.
Them copyrights. Nah, they'll come and get you. They'll get you. But anyway.
He's good. He's good.
Yep. We took a look at Godzilla Minus One. You guys saw our trailer reaction. You guys saw we were hyped for it. So I can't wait to go ahead and get into this review.
Facts.
So ladies and gentlemen out there that's new to the channel, let me explain how we like to do reviews. First thing first, this is a spoiler-free review. We won't be spoiling anything in this review. And I appreciate if you guys don't spoil anything in the comment section down below, unless this video's been up longer than about 3 weeks. Then I say, hey,
yeah, that's fair.
It's out there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The cat's out the bag. Second thing, we like to talk about the good, the bad, then we're going to give you guys a grade. So, gentlemen, let's get into this review. Let's get into the good. Who wants to start?
I'll go.
All right.
I'll go. Anyway, I will say this movie does a good job with the human drama and keeping Godzilla as the mystery, mythological figure. Now, like, he comes out when necessary, and when he shows up, it's just chaos and mayhem. It's not like the other movies where it's like, oh, he's here, this is great. It's tragedy, and this is kind of sad in a sense, but it's epic at the same time. So you get a feeling of both sides of the spectrum. The humanity is suffering. People are just trying to live and get through every day. And then Godzilla comes in. He's just mayhem and carnage. Just like we never really seen him in this kind of mode. So I like that we get both dynamics, and it's very much grounded.
Yeah.
And the traditions were there too. The callbacks were there. Yeah, man.
You want to go next?
Sure. So I also liked the presentation of Godzilla. I like the fact that he was once again a monster. Like he wasn't a hero coming to save people. He wasn't trying to he wasn't doing any of that. Godzilla was a monster again. He was something to be feared for his presence. And I also like the fact that for the first time in one of these movies, I actually cared about the human story, which was crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I never thought I'd say it, but today is that day.
Well, yeah, it's a new day, literally.
Oh my days.
No, one of the things about the movie that I really enjoyed was the simple fact that they didn't disappoint with Godzilla. You got the title as Godzilla. We saw Godzilla. You also got I love the fact that the movie didn't go past the 40s. I love the fact that we were stuck in a timeline where, you had to use your brains and your wits to accomplish anything. It wasn't simply, we got a computer system and we're going to hook this up and a satellite's going to, we ain't got to do all that. We got to figure this thing out. We got to monitor this creature and we got to figure out how we going to be able to stop him or her. Because we don't know what the heck God was. What was Godzilla?
Right.
A lizard.
It was a lizard, bro. So you know what I'm
Mystery.
saying? You know what I mean? So we don't know, like what was the 2001?
Yeah.
Godzilla was pregnant.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you got that aspect of that's what made it very grounded, because you're trying to figure out alongside with the humans in the movie, like how are they going to defeat this creature in the 40s? What are they going to do?
Yeah.
What is it to do with this creature? You know what I mean? So I love that about this movie. You got any more good?
Yeah, I will say this is a great kind of retelling twist on the original black and white movie. It's kind of like a new origin in a sense, alternate timeline. And I thought they handled it very well with the way that they explained the power sets, the way they gave us the same setting.
Yeah.
Even though it was in the past of the period piece, it still was a modern take for a modern audience. And I thought they handled that very well. Like, a lot of homework was done here. Just little fine details like in the consistencies with the powers, the way the humans reacted, the way they used the music at certain points in the film. Like, it was just, it was like a Where's Waldo. And it didn't take away from the story.
Yeah.
It kind of enhanced it for me, just as a Godzilla fan. I just really appreciated that.
You got any more good?
Yeah, man. Once again, I really like the mechanics behind Godzilla and how he operated. The way that when he got ready to show up, that there was that they said, you see this when Godzilla gets ready to show up, and they established that early in the movie. It's like, no, this is a sign that he's here. So whenever you see this, you know that something's about to pop off. I also like the way, like he said, the way that they utilized his powers when it came time for that work to be done, and that tail lit up.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't just, light fire. It was build up, and it was like loading a weapon. Like it was dope. So yeah, man.
Nah, yeah, I totally agree. I agree with both of you gentlemen on the power set, on how they amped up Godzilla in this one. They gave him they made more logic of his existence. They gave him let's just say Doc Connor's lizard in Godzilla form. To a degree, right?
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
Right,
Doc Connor's lizard, like, yo, like
That's
it
even
makes,
more powerful.
It makes more sense. Like it works for me, you know what I mean? So I really enjoyed that. The movie is really good. The movie is really good. I think we all touched on the music is always good in Godzilla films.
Always.
Man.
You know, what I mean, you're always gonna have the old school themes. They're gonna never get rid of that, and it's gonna always hit cinematically like a Star Wars or Superman or even the Avengers theme and Batman theme to this day. Like Godzilla is a legendary theme. So when that comes, you know, mayhem is right behind it. So I'm there for that 100%. I loved it. Any more good?
Epic sound design. Sound was really amazing. Enhanced the suspense. It enhanced the fear factor. When action happened, when things got distracted, you felt it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't just like throwaway. Even though it was eye candy, it enhanced the drama too. Like Chris spoke on. Shout out to that. And I thought the action was very well crafted and things. We got different POVs. It was very handled very well. A lot of long takes. You usually don't see that in monster movies. And they handled it very well. It's showing like people being creative and trying to figure things out. So the action was never repetitive. We always got new forms and styles of it. And when they started to figure things out, the scale got bigger and bigger because the stakes got bigger and bigger. So that was great too. Yeah.
Any more good?
Oh man, you know I'm gonna say it. The final encounter, I loved it.
The last act.
Yeah, the
There
last
you go.
act.
Third act,
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. It was like once they figured out what they were going to do, and just seeing them put that in action, and seeing how the characters and the situations evolved from that, like, bruh, there was nothing that I could say, well, they could have did this. Like, bruh, they did their thing on here.
Yeah. I got no more, man. I agree with everything you guys said. Any more? Y'all got any more good? Or
I want a sequel.
but
Hey.
we're definitely gonna get one.
Yeah, they set that up.
So yeah, that's my good.
They
want
set
more,
that up.
You know what I'm saying? It left us one more. Ending was tight too.
Yeah.
Ending was tight.
Let's get into the bad. Who wants to go first?
I will.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Oh, word. What about you?
The credits rolled.
Okay. For me, I got quite a few bads. I understood the mechanics of Godzilla, how they was, going back in time of his motion, back into the early, the 50s when Godzilla, first hit the scene. He moved a little slow, sluggish, but it looked more like a robotic mechanic. It reminded me of Dragon Zord from Power Rangers. And I understood it, but I didn't like it. I thought he should have had a little more pep in his step, but I do realize if he had more pep in his step, nobody's going to survive. So they needed him to be slower, but I didn't. It came to a point where it became very sick of looking at it. Like, speed up, bro. Like, come on, man. He's right there. Get him. You're massive.
Yeah.
Phooey.
I noticed that too, but in my mind, I looked at that. I said, okay, this feel like they built the practical Godzilla. So I was like, I'll let that one pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Not me.
Technical for me. I was like, all right, we back in the 50s, baby. All right,
cool.
All right, call back. All right, cool.
Cool.
That's the stuff I was talking about.
You got any bad? You say nothing.
Nah, just the credits.
Right, I'll keep going.
Yeah.
All right, another bad for me with the movie was that even during the downtime, it's some films, even though because we had to watch it in sub, so we had to read a lot, and sometimes even though it was easy to capture and grasp, and you understood it, but at sometimes the quiet shots, it kind of pulls you out of a little bit, for me especially, where it was like it kind of it wasn't boring, it was informative, but it was like some parts needed sound to keep you going, because it's one thing you're not understanding anybody, but you're reading it, but then you're just looking like, okay, say something now.
You're so relaxed.
It becomes too relaxed. And it's like, I need something to keep me going, because
I understand that.
It becomes a drag. And for some people like myself who goes in, I can watch any movie, but sometimes if the movie starts to slow down, you get a fast pace and it slows down, and then you're already reading what you're watching, it can kind of become a drag to a degree. I thought they should have pepped that up a little bit, but that's just minor. You know what I mean? And everybody doesn't have that effect.
That's good detail.
You know what I mean? But I can keep going.
Hey, I got what I wanted. Hey,
you know, we all know it's a Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
One of the downsides of the whole movie was I was really looking forward to another threat.
Okay.
I was looking for another threat. I understand the human versus Godzilla. I get it. But I was looking for the way they hooked this Godzilla up. I was like, man, who is he about to go against?
Yeah.
I honestly wanted a monster battle, and I didn't get that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and because I was thinking about that too, but the way that the movie was set up and his actions through the movie, to me, it feels like that left some unfinished business on the table. Because it's like, I know that something was there.
But Shin Godzilla came out in 2016. Okay. I don't have 8 years to see what's going to happen next. We got Monarch going on right now.
Next episode of Godzilla Returns.
I thought, I was going to get, you said -1. I'm thinking like, yo, somebody finna go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Granted, I understood the title at the end, but I was looking forward to a monster battle. You know what I mean? Man versus Godzilla, and then Godzilla got to handle something else. You know what I mean? I just felt like it was going to be more to it. At least more like the way they've been running Godzilla, and I respect the movie. I love it. But the way they've been running Godzilla, they've been showing a lot of extra monsters and new discoveries of creatures and stuff like that. That's what really drives me to the Godzilla mytho nowadays, because it's like, yo, there's other things out there. Mm-hmm. I like this. You know what I mean? We've been watching Godzilla since we were babies. Well, I know me and you, for the most part, you kind of just...
I'm late to the party.
Yeah. But
I'm always late to the party. So what?
But that's what I'm like, yo, like, he's not the only one. And I could see if it was like set in 1 year, but we got multiple years.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, they ain't discovered nothing else. Like, I was thinking like, yo, we're gonna get a bigger threat, something else, because this Godzilla wasn't a bad guy. He wasn't a good guy. He was just a creature, a monster. Just ain't nothing to do. Like, yo, like, you just in my way.
Yeah.
Like, he literally would just. It could be an open field. He'll just walk through the city.
Yeah.
No, the water over there. He go around, destroy everything. But
he got curious.
But you know what I mean? But those are my bads. Those are my bads. So let's go ahead and give this movie a grade. Gentlemen, what do you give Godzilla -1?
All right. I'll start you off, because this movie was much more than I expected it to be. I didn't expect to enjoy this movie as much as I did. I was actually reluctant to go and see it. I didn't want to go see it. They convinced me to go see it, and I'm glad that they did. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and give this movie 4 stars.
Ring. All right, bet. Ronin, what do you give Godzilla -1?
Man, I'm glad I got to see it in the theaters. This is a great definitive experience for Godzilla. A lot of callbacks, great attention to detail with the characters. The human dynamic was strong. I was invested. Good action. And just a great retelling of the original film. Man, 5 stars for me.
Ring. 5 stars.
Yeah, I might see it again.
All right. For me, like, I agree with everything you guys said. I have my nitpicks. Those are my bads. But it never stopped the train for me. I truly enjoyed Godzilla. Godzilla had this effect that Morbius had, when you put detail on a character that we've never seen before. Like, remember Morbius did the sonar?
Yeah.
Like, it made the movie that much better. Like, trash movie, but them sonars are like, yo, this is going to elevate the way Morbius is used moving forward. Yeah. And the things they did with Godzilla in this movie is going to elevate Godzilla to a whole nother peak. So when we do get them battles and we do get them scenes, we're going to have something that was like, yo, -1 is what started that.
Yeah.
I like the fact they elevated it, gave him new abilities, new shots of it, how the blaster come out, how all that it just was different. We had the we had those before. Now we got click, click, clack, 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 clack.
Yep.
Boom. Guess who stepped in the room? Like, it's like, so they do elevate it a lot. I really had a good time watching it. I watched with my bros. It was really fun. I'm gonna give this movie 3.5 stars out of 5.
Nice.
Woo! But guess what, y'all? It's not about us.
It's about y'all.
Post your comments down below. Let us know what y'all thought about the review. And if you guys took a look at Godzilla Minus One, what was your grade on it, and why did you give that grade? And we want to know, man. We built this Godzilla community, man. Let's get it going, man, because we all like monsters, and we like creatures.
Oh yeah,
monster
from
features.
the Black Lagoon.
Yes, sir. we into all that stuff. So yeah, we want to know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, go to press that subscribe button. Thumbs this video up. Don't forget to share. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I'm J3.
Run the show gun.
Woo!
Ninja.
It's your boy C.
Road to 100,000 subscribers, y'all.